What started as civil unrest against the government of Bashar al-Assad 11 years ago escalated into a bloody civil war that changed the lives of Syrians forever. Before the war, Mohammed Mudlij used to make shoes in Aleppo's ancient bazaar. That was until 2011, when he joined growing protests against Syrian regime leader Bashar al-Assad.
I participated in protests in 2011 because the regime was so oppressive and was unjust to the people. In the past, anything you needed with the government, you needed to have contacts or pay bribes. You couldn't get anything done without paying bribes. That's why we started organizing protests against the Ba'ath Party.
While fleeing the siege of Aleppo, one of the deadliest fights of the war in 2017, Midlij says he was detained by YPG terrorists and handed over to the Assad regime. He was moved from prison to prison until his release last year.
You're imprisoned between four walls and you can't get out. You only leave that cell as a dead person, or if God has a plan for you to survive. We spent 4 years in that cell. Many people lost their minds from hunger, and we were desperate for the smallest crumbs of bread. Prisoners would rat out others for portions of bread. It was a psychological warfare, as well as a physical torture.
According to the UN, more than 350,000 people have been killed since the war started in 2011. Some of those killed, like Hamza al-Khatib, Ghiath Matar, and others, have become symbols of the resistance to the Assad regime. But one of its most recognizable figures, Hadi al-Abdallah, has survived.
The Syrian revolution for me is Abdul Basit Sarut, Khalid Isa, Trad, and other friends that I lost. They used to live with me. We used to eat together, drink together, sleep together, cover the events together, struggle together, and convey our voice to the world together. All of them are gone, and I'm still alive. So the revolution is similar to the value of these friends. The spirit of the revolution is impossible to die inside my heart.
Syria remains divided, but Hadi says the resistance cannot be defeated since Syrians have been liberated in other ways.
Before the revolution, we used to live in a closed society. We didn't know what was happening. We only had two state TV channels that were controlled by Assad, who used them to dictate to us what the regime wanted.
Syrians now make up the world's largest group of refugees according to the UN. More than half of the pre-war population remains displaced. And after 11 years of war, many say it still doesn't seem like there's any end in sight. Obaida Hitto, TRT World.